Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I have not said that in a very long time. Actually, think I think it's been a year. It may actually be over a year. I'm not quite sure. I think the last video that I uploaded may have been my engagement. I don't know. I'm actually gonna have to go look. And that's what's funny about that is that we're getting married in 3 months. And I'm almost positive when I did that video, we had just gotten engaged. And that was a year and a half. Oh no, almost 2 years ago. Has it been longer than a year? So anyways, what this actual video is about is just kind of catching you guys up on what I've been doing, what's been going on, where we're kind of at with everything. I have a lot of content I want to put out there for you guys, but I kind of felt like if I didn't explain what's been happening over the last year of our life, that it really wouldn't make much sense to you. Because even my last video, it still wouldn't make sense. So much has gone down, and I am just going to really quickly explain to you guys where we've been and what we've been up to. So if you're interested, please stay tuned. Also, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already. I promise you it's going to be worth it. Some of the stuff that I have filmed and put together for you guys is really cool, really exciting, and it's just my take on a couple of different things. So this time last year, really quickly, I think I did explain in the engagement video, my fiance and I live in Georgia. He was born and raised here. I was born and raised in Massachusetts. We moved here, I think I was like 14 or 15 when we moved here. I've known him since we moved here. We've been really good friends, yada yada yada. So this time last year, we decided to move to Florida. It's something that I've kind of always thought I would do. My twin brother lives down there, and I really miss him and my niece. I don't get to see them as often as I would like, and I'd always just kind of been like a bucket list thing for me, move to Florida. I don't know if I ever really had intentions of living there my whole life, but it was just something I wanted to do. So Zach and I had talked about it, and he was up for the adventure. A couple of job opportunities came our way, and mine in particular was just something I really couldn't turn down. In a sense, at the time I thought it was more or less my dream job. Zach found a job pretty easily too, so we talked about it. You know, we didn't have a house, we don't have kids. If we're not going to do it now, it's probably not going to happen. So we decided to completely uproot our lives and move down to Florida. Where we ended up living was beautiful. Oh my God, it was so beautiful. I mean, our first apartment alone was just more than I ever thought our first apartment was going to be. It was absolutely gorgeous. Everything was brand new. The pool looked like something out of a magazine. It was just incredible as far as first apartments go. Like, I couldn't have asked or hoped for anything better. And that was also the first time I've ever lived with anybody. It was the first time Zach had ever really lived with anybody full time. So, I mean, other than our parents, obviously. But it was just such an amazing experience. Like, I can't even begin to tell you guys. So we moved down there. We lived down there for about 9 months, which is a little bit of foreshadowing for you. And we loved every minute of it. I got to see my brother a lot. I got to see my niece a lot. It was just fun. We made new friends, explored a different area. You know, a place that I'd been a couple of times, but really had only gone to vacation. It wasn't somewhere that I had ever been, you know, for more than a couple of days. So it was just something really cool that we can tell our kids one day that we did. So now to where we are. We loved Florida. Zach had a couple of things, some health issues with people in his family that had cropped up towards, I think it was November of last year, and it was just kind of one thing after another, stuff that we really couldn't ignore. His grandmother ended up getting very sick, and he's very close to his Nana. So it was one of those things, like we had already kind of been talking about moving back. We missed everybody so incredibly much. Like I knew I was going to miss people, but I don't think I realized how much I was going to miss them until we were living there full time, and I was just kind of like, whoa, what did we do? Like, what's happening right now? And I mean, like I said, we got to see my brother a lot, we got to see my niece a lot. My mom's youngest brother lives down in Orlando, and I grew up with those cousins, so it was so great getting to see them and spend time with them, and just, you know, a quick hour and a half drive, go and hang out for a couple of days, whereas, you know, when we were living in Georgia, it's like 7-8 hour drive, you know, you have to plan it all out. So that was really, really nice. But I have a very close group of friends, and it was just one of those things like, oh my God, I'm missing girls' night and birthdays and just Friday night hangouts and, you know, stuff you don't really think about. You don't think about it until you're not doing it anymore. Not to mention, I'm so close to my mom, like really close to my mom. And that was really hard, not just not living with her, but living in a completely different state than her. There was like one point, I think I'd gone like 3 months without seeing her. I mean, we talked every day, but it was like, hadn't physically seen her in 3 months, and I literally thought I was going to lose my mind. In fact, I actually booked a trip to come home, and a couple of things happened with my flight where they got delayed, and I wasn't able to get on the first one. I had to wait until the next day to get on another one, and I actually did lose my mind at the airport. Not one of my finest moments. Things got a little weird there for me and the air flight attendants, but it was just one of those things. We had such a great time, and it was such a great experience, but we missed everybody. I wasn't completely happy at my job. Zach wasn't completely happy at his. I mean, things just didn't exactly fall into place the way we thought they would. If we had had to stay down there, we would have made it work, and it would have been fine. But we had the option to come home. When we found out that his Nana was sick, he wanted to come home. So it was one of those things like, you know what, let's just do it. This is what we want, so we just need to go ahead and do it. Kind of like how when we moved down there. And I'm really glad we did. Unfortunately, Zach's Nana did pass away. We had been home for probably 3 months when she did, and I'm just forever grateful that we made that decision, because that was 3 more months that he got with her. And it was just really nice to be there, you know, with his family, for his family, during that time, because it was really, really stressful and really hard for everybody. She was very much in the forefront of, you know, the core of his family, so it was hard. I've never lost anybody close to me, knock on wood, fake wood. I have no real wood in here. So that was my first experience with it, and it's just, if you've lost loved ones, then you understand. It's really hard. And like I said, Zach was extremely close to her, so that was just something we hadn't really experienced as a couple yet. So I was just glad that we got to go through it together, but surrounded by his siblings and his mom. It helped a lot. It helped him a lot. It would have been so much harder if we were living in Florida and on a time schedule as far as like when we could come back and be around for things. I mean, we got to be with her last couple of days, and it was a really good decision. Like it's one of those things that actually worked out. So I was really glad for that. So we had moved back. We got new jobs. We continued to wedding plan, which a lot of the content that I'm going to be coming out with is going to be wedding based. I'm going to be showing you guys my dress and my jewelry, that kind of stuff, decor that we've gotten in, you know, what the guys are going to be wearing, what the flower girl Paisley's going to be wearing, what my mom's wearing, just where we found things, how we've gone about stuff. I see a lot of YouTubers and vloggers kind of do this stuff, and it's beautiful. I love watching those things, but in all honesty, I'm an everyday person, so I can't super relate to their process, or, you know, just their budget. Let's be real, their budget. So my side of it is going to be more of like an affordable wedding, but it's still going to look like we're not skimping anywhere, but everything is affordable, if that makes sense. Like I said, it is in 3 months. It is in Florida, which I'm super, super excited about. My whole family's in Massachusetts, so they were going to have to travel anyways, regardless of where we got married. And we fell in love with a place in Florida, so we just decided why not. I mean, I think it's like a 7-hour drive from here. So Zach's family's having to travel a little bit, but everybody is, and we're still having a ton of people come. So I'm so excited. I cannot wait. Like, it's going to be such a great weekend. And it's going to be so much fun. My shower is actually at the end of this month, and I'm so pumped about my shower. Like, I can't wait to see it. My mom and my maid of honor, my best friend Crystal, and all my bridesmaids are doing it, and it's Harry Potter themed. So I'm so excited to see what they come up with and how everything looks. I just think it's going to be so much fun, and I can't wait. I can't wait to show you guys. So I'll show you like my shower outfits, rehearsal outfits, you know, just everything, little tips and tricks I've picked up along the way, things I've gotten kind of crafty with, you know, all that jazz. So that's going to be some of the content that's coming out. The other stuff is pertaining to the other big piece of news. So not only did we move back and get new jobs, but we also bought a house. Yeah, we're homeowners now. And it's scary. I don't care what anybody tells you. It's exciting and it's fun, but oh my God, it's insane. It's intense. Like, you own a house. Like, there's something that is on top of concrete in the ground that can't be moved unless a tornado or a natural disaster comes around, and it's yours. You own it. You're responsible for it. It's so intense. It's so crazy. So long story short, we ended up purchasing Zach's Nana's home. Zach's mom and his uncle approached him about us buying it, and it really wasn't anything that we'd given any serious thought to. I mean, Zach and I had no intentions of buying a home. We hadn't really even thoroughly discussed where we would be living after we got married. So Zach came to me, and we talked about it and talked about it and talked about it, and we decided to go for it. Now, it's an old house, like old. It was built in the 1940s. It is located in the downtown area of where we live, so it's really, really cute. It's by an old courthouse and little boutiques. It's a really cute little area. The house needs a ton of work, a ton, which we've been doing. So we bought it, we gutted it, and now we're remodeling it. And that has been a blast. So I have a ton of videos that I've edited and are ready to upload. Basically all the demo we did to the house, shopping for appliances, getting our sinks and light fixtures, and just kind of an update on what we plan on doing with the outside of the house, the inside of the house. It's still very much a mess. It's still very much a disaster zone. It's basically looking like a shell right now, but we're so close to getting it to look livable. So I'm really, really excited. Zach and I have had such a blast doing this. It's been so fun just making those kinds of decisions together. I mean, we're pretty compatible as far as like the kind of things we want and the things we like, and he knows well enough to leave certain things to me, and I know well enough to leave certain things to him. So it's all working out pretty perfectly so far. And I'm learning a ton of stuff, you know, just stuff that I've never done personally, but like my mom knows how to do, or my dad knows how to do, but now I'm having to do it because I'm a homeowner. So that's been really, really fun. And it's so cool to think that we're going to have a house that literally everything from the outlets to the window trim to the bathroom floor to the toilets, we have picked. The entire home is going to be custom. Not to mention, like I said, it was built in the 1940s, so it has 2 fabulous porches. I swear, they don't make porches like they used to anymore. We have 2 porches that I literally, like, I'm super excited about the house, don't get me wrong, but I cannot wait to go sit on our porches. Cannot wait. That is literally like the thing I cannot wait for the most. I am just going to probably live on the porch. Like, Zach will just have to come visit me outside. So we have done a ton in the last year. We have packed everything up. We've moved to another state, set up our lives, packed that all up, moved back to Georgia, kind of unpacked a little bit, settled a little bit, bought a house, and we've started tearing it down. Mind you, did I mention we're getting married in 3 months? So we're a little crazy. We're a little ambitious, but thank God we have people that'll help. I mean, even our friends, everybody has just been so supportive and encouraging, and I think everybody's just excited. It's something cool that's happening to us, and we have friends and family that get excited about stuff like that for other people. So like I said, I have a ton of content coming your way as far as house stuff goes. A little bit later, I'm going to be putting up wedding stuff. We're still waiting for a couple more things to come in, so I'm going to be putting videos together as it comes. Obviously, the dress and the jewelry, that kind of stuff won't be going up till probably after the wedding. But the shower, we're going to vlog. I'm pretty sure I have figured out who we want to video the wedding. That's been really hard. That's like been the hardest decision ever. We have the bachelorette party, which I'm going to vlog, so we've got all that stuff coming your way. So I really hope that you guys stick it out the next couple of months with me, because I promise you I have a lot of fun stuff to show you. So if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please do not forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you will be notified when I upload things, because it's going to start going pretty fast. I have at least 4 videos already ready to go, so those are going to be coming out pretty, bam, bam, bam. So you want to make sure that you're caught up to date, because if you come in the middle, there could be a whole house there that wasn't there the video before. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your week and a great rest of your summer, and stay tuned.